Last time on GameGrumps.
As long as we don't know who it was who took the bear, we can't be sure of.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a good reason why.
Well, I have to go to the restroom again.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Hello. Is the music down, or is this just a quiet moment? I can't remember if
no,
there's
the
wall
music's
to wall.
down.
Okay, cool. All right. Hello and welcome back. Aaron and I are going to try to finish this case today, or we won't. Not up to us, really. We'll just see. But it feels like we're getting somewhere.
We're doing the best. We're doing our best.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
It looks like there really was something in that bear after all.
He loves salmon.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. Oh, right. I'm cross-examining her right now.
That's right, okay.
I'll just give her like, what the fuck are you talking about? A puzzle? That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine.
Okay. True enough. Yo, so true. So true, bestie. Oh, that's right, I did.
I'm your bestie?
I turned it up a little bit because we were messing with the audio after we recorded.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was like, it's a little loud. Why would I change the audio? To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly?
Put your weed in there.
So, one that you solve? If you know the correct order, you can beat it. Tell me a little bit more about that, so you can take it apart. And how would one go about doing that?
It's a puzzle.
I don't fucking know. Google it. Well, you first turn his tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh yes, I see.
Sick. After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Moved and removed.
Oh, this is most interesting. Where could I get a bear like this? For my son,
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Is this the judge imagining?
I think he's like fucking with it.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the implication.
Oh. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
I think he's lost it.
Just now? That's occurred to you? So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? Coke.
There's cocaine in there. It enters soft cavities small enough to store a small item. Like what? And how do you know about this?
I do Coke.
I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you?
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Ms. Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
Because of its complexity, if you don't know the theory, you can't open the bear.
That is such a great line out of context.
Yeah. You can't disassemble the bear without knowing how it works.
Because of its complexity.
Yeah. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland.
You just said that.
So I doubt there are that many people with this same bear in this country.
But this looks like it can be easily broken.
I mean, not that I would know anything about that.
Yeah, not that I broke it. Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside.
Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken.
Oh, that sucks.
Just like, not even like with wood glue or?
Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? I never told anyone. Shit! I told you guys. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. Ongard didn't know, right?
Oh, the murder? No! Stop!
I think this is about all I'm going to get for now.
God damn it, Mr. Red. Well, I think even you have to come to realize
Duh.
you're gay. You're gay for me.
Yeah.
I'm gay for you. You're gay for me.
I know! I know it, Edgeworth!
Well, Jerry, I'm gay. Gay? Gay.
You're not gay.
You can't
I'm
be
gay, Jerry!
I'm gay, Jerry! that there's one very important fact we have uncovered, and that this is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside?
Well, shit, I never thought about asking that question about a thing that there's something hidden inside of.
That's right. That's what we're going to find out next, witness.
Yes?
You are the only
Apart the bear.
You are the only one who can open this. Please, fuck up that bear. I always forget how sassy her stance is.
Yeah. Let me check my pink clutch here. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart.
I'm gonna unlock that bear.
Click. I've opened it.
I'm curious.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note. Looks like you just answered your own question, Judge. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright?
Oh, it's the note.
Oh, man. It's the suicide note. The suicide note? The suicide note. Left by Juan Korea's former manager, Celeste Pax. Until now, remember this fun scene we can't stop making you look at? Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden.
You know what's especially fucked up about this?
What's that?
Is that they keep showing this picture in relation to the note because it's on the table, but it's being blocked by the text box.
Oh yeah, I never even noticed it there.
Yeah, so it's like, you don't really get the sense that, like, why are they showing this?
I keep thinking, like, the weird part is, if you don't know what's going on, he kind of looks angry, and it sort of just looks like she's like a levitating superhero that he's about to have to fight.
Yeah.
You'll never take yourself alive!
Or will I?
Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself.
Blah, 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 blah.
It seems Celeste Pax had very beautiful handwriting,
Check it out.
and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document.
Check it out.
This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Check it out.
We're checking it out.
Order! Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear,
He doesn't have the knife in him yet.
but there were so many bears! I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by To Killer.
Is that really his name? To Killer? It doesn't seem weird to you guys? Everything is going in Mr. Edgeworth's space. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question?
Mia and Miss Andrews, the voices you gave them are so similar, but like one note off in the scale.
Yeah.
And it's very funny.
That's how I do it, though.
It just sounds like Miss Andrews doing an impression of her like speaking.
Yeah.
lower.
What is written on the note? That's right. At least that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was gonna burn it for her sake. For her sake. It's delicious, toasty flavor.
I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud.
I'm going to kill myself. Signed, Celeste Pax. Crazy, right?
Very well. I mean, obviously none of this is any laughing matter, but God, the way they present it is so funny.
I know. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Pax left us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by On Guard. about being engaged to Kurita and On Guard's role in destroying that. About a local deli she just found, and it wasn't very good. About how she decided in her despair to end it all.
Cute decor, but the food left her wanting. That's all she said. And that's all Miss Impact had to say. There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. On Guard, the murderer. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness?
Yeah, I guess so. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. Sorry, Juan. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word! Matt On Guard values, above all else, his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. I would never stoop to such a thing, you know, going so far as to sell all of my morals away to win every case to keep my perfect record at any cost.
Hey, Douglas for the one kill yourself.
This time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from reviewing that.
How terrible, what a selfish person.
Wow, Phoenix is sweating a lot. I guess there are slime ball lawyers out there. Wow, that's funny. There is no room for doubt here. Mr. Tequila's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Kind of looks like he's giving the peace sign when he holds it. Like,
Yeah.
deuces.
Oh, nice.
Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found. Can everyone shut up? Was found at the defendant's house.
That could have been anyone's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
Damn. Urk, how am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Grumps hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time.
Oh, my penis fell out!
It's got a mind of its own! Woo, woo. Catch it! Catch it! It's getting away! Okay, there are
Mr. Wright.
What? My penis fell out. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those.
The gavel is already in the judge's hands. Phoenix, hurry!
The suicide note or the figurine. Which one of these should I pursue?
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whichever one!
It doesn't matter!
Please wait, Your Honor.
Oh, he wants him to wait. Oh, dick. Is that a ghost next to him?
Oh man, look at that lawyer.
Still going at it.
It's like he doesn't care. Trying to get a killer off the hook.
I think Your Honor believes that Matt On Guard killed in order to obtain this note.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's correct.
Banging the gavel.
Yep.
But that seems a little strange. Because his penis fell off!
No, it didn't, Mr. Wright.
It didn't?
Are you stalling for time? What? No.
That's crazy!
Stalling for time?
In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Kurita until the night of the murder. If that is the case, I say that Matt On Guard could not have known what was written on this note.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. Anyway, carry on. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said!
It's a decent point. Order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
Because that's what this is about. Just asking people how what their vibes are.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, vibe check.
The vibes are rotten to the core.
All right, guilty.
The vibes are anything but immaculate, Your Honor.
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately, Maya's dead. She's dead. I think he believes differently.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? I use it for my colonoscopy. It's a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying.
On my colon. Spying?
What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession.
Matt on guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And?
They did.
The victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt on guard.
Yeah, we know this. We've already discussed this.
Yeah, I feel like we have. I feel like we've discussed everything that could be discussed. Order! Order! Mr. Wright.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Did we not talk about this in court?
Maybe not.
Well, sort of.
Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye.
Yes!
But this camera but stuffed bears have 2 eyes.
Oh, fuck.
But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this.
A PKE meter.
Yeah.
Gumshoe's bug sweeper.
It was Mr. Stay Puft. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Mr. Matt on guard's fingerprints were on there?
Well, Phoenix, looks like you fucked up. Looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
How do you get the fingerprints done so quickly?
I don't know.
Alright, well.
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. On Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that.
Counterspell!
Hey,
Tap for 2 blue mana!
No, what? Mommy, is that the man about to kill a guy?
Sure, stop. Don't look at him.
Yeah, we're all old now.
The way he's sweating is just so, ew, nasty. We're like Statler and Waldorf.
Ew, nasty! Look at this gross guy! Oh!
Phoenix, they're laughing at you.
Yes, Chief.
Have you figured out what you're gonna do next yet?
What I'm gonna do next? Just running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
I don't know. There's a piece of evidence he should really investigate. I'll never tell.
Something he should investigate.
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded. No. But for now, remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
Because it's a video game.
Alright, I think this is time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go?
You gotta present evidence, right?
Evidence. I'm gonna present some evidence.
Mia just threw me a lifeline that could change the entire outcome of this whole case that I've been working on for 25 hours.
My ghost girlfriend / mentor gave me an idea.
I should ignore it.
I have an objection, Your Honor.
Good God. Humph. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
No!
That was a louder one!
Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily.
You are beginning to sound desperate.
I know! Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, say it. Say what it actually is, and then I'll repeat that. So you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. God. Just hang in there. But there's something you really should examine before this about this piece of evidence.
Gotta be the note, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? I've never seen it before.
Who knows?
What?
I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside the bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... The handwriting on this suicide note is yet to be analyzed!
Oh.
So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to even be remotely confirmed.
If this is not her actual signature at the bottom, the value during the resale goes right out the window.
This needs to be graded. It's at least a PSA 9.
Mr. Wright, are you saying this suicide note's a fake?
Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Ongard.
Shut the fuck up, Norton!
Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
How dare you?
In fact, I bet she's not even really dead. No, just like
Slow turn.
Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, totally.
But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it.
What?
I mean, think about it. Please.
For me?
You recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself! Miss Andrews, get your exploding glasses together. You wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt Ongard.
Ooh. Hey, it's cold in here without my previous glasses. These glasses are much less insulating. I didn't know such thing.
Right. If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory.
No!
Can everyone stop objecting?
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence, you freak, you beautiful, handsome freak, you big-dicked freak. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution.
My big dick has nothing to do with this. That's enough! Mr. Edgeworth, get that big dick of yours to confirm the handwriting on this suicide note.
I'm trying.
It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
Can't get this big dick off the table so I can read the suicide note.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. Let's take a 4-month recess. That's impossible.
This isn't good, Phoenix!
The judge is gonna carry this trial over one more day.
Oh my god.
I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day.
I'm gonna judge right now. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Oh my god, there's another fucking investigation case? You fucking kidding me?
Handwriting analysis, my butt. Oh, sorry, I thought that was the judge saying that. Ongard is guilty, look, anyone can tell you that.
I think we've reached the end of the line!
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Damn.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Did you get it yet? Did you get it? It's guilty.
I like that they maintain the same low murmur. Oh. What's that sound?
It's Gumshoe! It's Gumshoe?
Hey, pal, it's Gumshoe.
Oh, hello, Gumshoe? You're on speaker right now.
Oh, forget the Gumshoe thing.
What is with him and what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to Killer?
He got away.
What? Son of a bitch, Gumshoe! You fucking idiot!
He was very fast. I'm sorry, pal, I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry.
Well, tell me what happened.
I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. I'll get you a new friend.
Anyway, what's going on? I'll put cum on his shoe.
We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone.
This is terrible!
Yeah, no shit, Mia.
I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry, I just need a little more time.
But...
Don't tell me we don't have any more.
Well, actually, we just got a fucking sick-ass recess, bro.
Yeah, who cares what the random people in the court say?
Alright, guys.
This isn't a witch trial.
Yeah. You hear that? They're calling for his head.
Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh, there he is.
What is it?
Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't do that.
Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, very important call.
I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. No! I want to talk to him now!
Hold on, Your Honor! Edgeworth, catch!
Oh my god. Caught it. Mr. Edgeworth? Please, you gotta buy us some more time. Court is in session. Beep.
Oh, but he heard it.
Yeah,
he received it, you know?
He's cool. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying? Mr. Wright, this is a court of law.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but my calls, they're very important.
I'm reluctant to do this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow.
Fucking this time, I really can't do anything.
God, my hair is spiky, but not too spiky. Court is now adjourned for the day. I hope everyone has a great day.
Awesome day. Don't feel too guilty about today. Oh, guilty.
Oh! Wait! Oh, damn! Please wait, Your Honor.
Edgeworth!
Edgy Poo? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
Oh my god! My wife made spaghetti!
For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? Yes, or the next murder is free. I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? Nuh-uh. 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for. Man, Edgeworth is cool.
Please, Your Honor!
Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I don't have the arm strength for any more monkey bar shenanigans.
Or banging this gavel.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day.
All you fuckers chanting guilty can go home.
Yeah.
We don't fucking want you. 2 p.m.
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
The killer! It looks like he got away again! 30 minutes? They should call him the escaper. We can't find her in that time.
Good. Sorry I have to take this. Beep. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time, just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things?
Can we use any of them as evidence?
Ho, ho, ho. I thought you'd ask, pal. I got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over.
Really? Oh, that's fucking sick!
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. It's a horrible breach of police protocol and the rule of law. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. You know, like a criminal.
Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this.
With my hunk of junk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. All right, just get here in one piece.
That's my favorite anime, sir.
One Piece too. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one! I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light. I'll probably break a few more laws on the way over too.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this.
Like dead Maya.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Is that him crashing into the side of the building? Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me. No one can stop me. Oh boy.
What the fuck? What happened?
It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help!
But we have no idea where he is.
What are you thinking, Gumshoe?
His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either.
What are you thinking, Gumshoe?
Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them.
No! We can't let that happen!
Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. I'm in heaven!
Why, oh why did Gumshoe, why, oh why did Gumshoe have to get in an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Of course there is.
Is there?
Yeah?
What would it be?
I don't know. I'm hoping the game will give me a hint.
What? How?
Sure, we can find out where Detective Gumshoe
Well,
is.
this game
through
came out in
this.
2006, so all we have to do is wait 5 years and then everyone will have a phone on them that tracks all their movements. Oh, cool.
Duh. Oh. Do I have, is that in the evidence?
What is it?
You remember every time he like walked up, it would go like beep beep beep?
Oh yeah, his transceiver, like the thing Francisca put on it.
Yes. She knows
The
where
transmitter. Is that it?
he is. No. Maybe I just have to present Francisca.
Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like... Oh, I see. I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. You're damn right, I'm all you have.
God damn, I look fabulous. Francisca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth.
What is it?
Sorry, I was just daydreaming. I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict.
Bailiff, like, who the fuck? Yes, bailiff.
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was a criminal order.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call.
God, they're fast.
In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
I know now what I must do.
Oh, man! God, this is the twistiest and turniest of them all.
Bro, don't even get me started. I just farted.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice. It's nice to get it out, you know?
Happy for you, bro.
It's like junk in your body. Junk in, junk out, you know?
For it. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? It's nothing, Your Honor. I'm
Just
cool
holding
as-
one in.
Cool as fuck.
What's wrong with Edgeworth?
It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we've discovered that the suicide note is a forgery.
What? I was right? Holy shit.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impacts herself. It is a fake.
Well, I'll be goddamned.
Good thing Miss Andrews isn't here anymore. She's
Yeah.
left the country for some reason. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? If this was not written by Miss Impacts, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Carita.
Oh, shit.
Damn, really?
Mr. Carita? Okay.
Whoa! Looks like Miss Impacts never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about our guard.
However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake,
Looks pretty real to me.
yeah, it looks good, right? Mr. Ongard could not have known that, and so that fact remains unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
Oh, yeah.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that OnGuard had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it.
Present evidence. That means the bear because it was a present.
Yeah. The defense believes that the theory of the prosecution has started contradicts the testimony.
As stated.
Damn. Yeah. There's like so many words in this one.
Yeah, you just say that's bullshit.
Yeah. Fucked up, Your Honor. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. OnGuard to not have known it was fake. Because, because he saw the spy or whatever.
Inspiring stuff, Aaron. What is this little item called again?
A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but...
Oh, that's right. A camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
You had cameras when you were a kid, dude.
And how do you get up things? Stairs? Stairs! You kids.
How do you get up things? Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. OnGuard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim, isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. OnGuard would have known that the victim had forged the note.
Back.
I mean, we don't know what they said.
I'm so confused. So then, the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake?
I mean, he could have, theoretically.
And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Just to let the audience know.
Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. OnGuard's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air.
But, Your Honor,
the air is quite fat.
it is not as if Mr. OnGuard monitored Mr. Kurita 24 hours a day. So, perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. OnGuard didn't know of?
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery in an unknown place? Funny stuff.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured.
Neener, neener, neener.
As you figured? As I figured. It came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
Just like pulls out a gun.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next?
What next? You lose.
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. OnGuard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual.
Edgeworth stuttering. This is not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
My mom.
This witness is the one who's perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley DeKiller to commit murder?
Oh, is he gonna call Matt OnGuard to this day?
I,
That's impossible. Who in the no such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness? What, himself? Yes, go on, who is it? The man himself. Mr. Shelley DeKiller. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Oh, Mr. DeKiller.
Of course! Bring him in!
Wait, Shelley DeKiller?
Oh, he's trying to stall so they can find him. Make it a
You
part of the
mean
trial.
The killer? The assassin? Yes, Your Honor. He's coming here, to the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
I do a mean impression of Shelley DeKiller.
I did it. Guilty. Well, Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Is this all right with you?
I mean, I guess. Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. Did I say that out loud? The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is all right to do this.
You're the fucking judge, dude.
Very well then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Oh, he's not here. Oh well.
Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please. Very good, sir. Oh, weird. Wow. He's coming in through the transceiver.
That's right, we did have a
I
transceiver.
forgot. I mean, you know, considering that we cross-examined a fucking puppet in the last one, this really isn't that crazy.
There's something very funny about like what must have happened before this, where it's just like, hey, Shelly, come in. Yes. So we need you to take the stand. I'm just gonna put a transceiver on the stand,
yes.
and
Very good.
we'll just cross-examine you, and yeah. So
We'll just put the transceiver on the Bible, and
yeah.
you know.
yeah, very good, very good.
My name is Shelley the Killer, and I'm a professional assassin. I say, what's going on here? Your Honor, how can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about.
How would the Killer know that it's being traced? Can you tell those things?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Great point, Judge. Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer. I totally am.
Kill the guy?
Good enough for me. I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry.
Maya! Maya!
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
AI generated! The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer.
It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
As the judge, I would like you to explain why you think this.
Now then, witness. There's one thing I'd like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida, is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Don't do it again, too.
Gulp. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelley the Killer, what is he gonna say? Is it gonna be a good dream? Sick, dude.
Nice. There's something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And killing the person you hired to kill. And that is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Okay.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
Yes.
He's dope as fuck, Your Honor. While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. You better stay fucking cool and collected, goddammit, Phoenix. You better fucking keep your shit together!
Well then.
About my client.
My client, written by Shelley the Killer.
I was just gonna say, it feels very like 80s toy, like,
My client and me.
About my client, he's the coolest.
love him.
The trust between you and your client.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner? This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't
An
someone?
assassin's honor.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
I do the stabbing. It has never happened before, but if it ever did.
Yes? I guess we'll find out next time on GameGrumps.
Oh, man. Ah!
Yahoo!
All right. See you then.